Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the start of our all-new series. Yes, today we are jumping back in, and after we were able to make Lewis Hamilton world champion, I figured it was only fair that we try to make Nico Hulkenberg world champion. And now it's time to pick the GOAT himself. Right at the back of the pack. He's 84 rated to kickstart this game. 88 experience, 88 racecraft, 90 awareness. Only 82 pace and 71 focus. So starting out then, we are the weakest team on the grid. We're actually a little way behind Haas and Alpine as well. So we are going to, like the first few races this season are going to be brutal, I would assume. Please make Hulkenberg win the Australian GP. If we somehow win this first race against 110 AI inside this series, I will laugh like hell. Here he is then, Nico Hulkenberg on his yacht. Hulkenberg doesn't give me the vibe of someone that would own a yacht.
Let's do this for real. Sorry,
there he is. Look at him. He's a beautiful man. What do I want to do then, chat? We're 84 rated currently. I mean, should we just try and go for like 89 rated gives us 56% bias? I guess it really does make very little difference. But obviously I just want a bit more swing inside the team. 5 overall ratings in 1 year. Is that going to be possible to gain? I've done it now. But I think we've got to do obviously a little bit of admin. I forgot obviously it's Jonathan Wheatley now, isn't it? It's nothing quite like the start of a new year of Formula 1. Between yourself and Gabrielle, I'm sure we have a fantastic season. My door's always open if you need anything. Jonathan, can you go back and undo what you did in 2021, sir? Thank you. Team specialist, of course, we know all about that. Yada, yada, yada. Complete the race weekend. I guess that's all good. We will kind of like dive in through all of these a bit more normally, like next time round. But where are we strong then? Chassis, aero, we are the worst. Chassis, we are better than Haas. Engine, we should be pretty good. Yep, there you go. We are tied for first. And durability, we are basically last as well. So I think we want to focus on doing aero upgrades first. But then we might try and put some engine upgrades on as well if we can. Yeah, I've genuinely got, like, these first few laps in practice are going to be fascinating. Because, of course, not only now am I going back to a default car with next to no upgrades, but I'm also going to the default worst car with no upgrades. So, obviously, Albert Park is very low downforce. But I think we're going to have to try and run as little as possible here, just so we can try and fly around the track. But my Australia setup is rather extreme, just because this track's fairly forgiving on this game. But obviously this Sauber probably isn't so forgiving, so I'm just going to try and make it a little bit more manageable. Stop speaking about your BMW, how's the Sauber? I reckon my road car is quicker around here than this Sauber. How did Hulkenberg get a podium in this? I mean, to be fair, if you get Australia hooked up, it's not one of the AI's best tracks. But it's when we go to someone like Jeddah that I'm really nervous about in a car like this. Yeah, there you go. Kept it out of the wall. That's the important bit. Right, come on then. First qualifying lap in the green machine. Want to try and make sure I give myself plenty of room around the circuit. But, yeah, we'll wait and see as to how we get on then. Want to be A, down in the 117s, and B, hopefully just get a nice, clean and tidy first run. Of course, strict track limits. It is going to be unforgiving in this session. But this is my first real running, I believe, on the soft compound tyre as well. So, yeah, this first lap is going to be more about just trying to get some speed out of it. Trying to rotate the car around everywhere I need it to. I mean, it still wants to slip and slide, as proven there. But like I said, as long as we can just get a decent representative on the board, I'm happy to leave some time on the table. That was scary. You've got to really throw it through there, and this car does not want to be thrown. Up over 200 miles an hour, though, as we make our way down the back straight. It's not got bad top speed, but I hope not with a Ferrari engine. Purple? Okay. Clearly this thing's good through Sector 2. I mean, it's just one corner, isn't it? That kind of explains it. But yeah, running very, very low wing angle. Definitely seems like the way to go. Locking the rears up. It's just going to be a car where you've got to make a load of corrections with it. Like, you guys will be able to see if I leave the throttle trace up and everything. just how kind of good or bad it is. And the final corner, up towards the line, it is going to be a 1:17.7. P17, quicker than Charles Leclerc. I don't know how I've done that. I did make a couple of mistakes into Sector 3. Oh, actually, oh no, I'm going to mess this up now, aren't I? Right, I'm going to move the brake bar slightly rearwards, just to avoid that front locking.
P17.
Not the best start to the lap, but that's okay. Will Ferrari be able to recover? With both their drivers in poo at the moment. Oh, that is so close to track limits. I was on that white line. Ooh. Try and get the car into the apex. I think we could use a little bit more battery as well, couldn't we, this time? So, I mean, we're a 10th up in Sector 1. Oh, it's so bad. So bad. It just doesn't grip into that corner. Why am I doing this series, chat? Sonoda's down to 15th. What is going on? Oh no, it's so bad. It's so bad. Are you seeing how much this thing's sliding around? Down in towards Sector 3. I don't even think we're going to beat Bortoletto, are we? Maybe I overcommitted. Oh, Alonso's back down to 16th. Try and get it on the apex. I mean, we have got so much straight line speed and nothing through the twisty bits. We're going to be about 3/10 up though on the run to the line. No idea. No idea. 18th. Oh, this is so bad. Well, there we go then. Lando Norris on the pole, 2/10 clear of Verstappen. Russell in third, just ahead of Isaac Hadjar in P4. Carlos Sainz there makes it 5 drivers from 5 different teams inside your top 5. As Oscar Piastri a second slower than his teammate. Ocon gets inside the top 10, just ahead of Stroll, Gasly and Charles Leclerc. 10th place as the top Ferrari. Absolutely insane. Albon does pretty well, just ahead of Lawson and Bortoletto there, as we ended up... I mean, we were 2/10 behind Gabri, so it's not the end of the world, but, I mean, only quicker than Ollie Behrman and Jack Doohan by the end of qualifying. I don't know if anybody predicted P16, sorry, P18 even, but I was hoping we'd do a little bit better. Had we not lost maybe half a second from a couple of mistakes, though, we would have been about P7. So it's food for thought. We were only 4/10 away from Ocon, who lines up 11 spots higher than me. I think this race is going to be pretty wild.
Winter is over. It's time for Formula 1 2025. Yes, that long break that you've all been coping with so well can now be put to the back of your minds. It's on-track action and it's off-track drama. That's what we're looking forward to. So here we are at Albert Park Circuit, 3.28 miles around, with the streets making for a bumpy surface with little undulation. There are 14 corners around the lake, with the best passing opportunities coming at turn 1 and turn 3. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Lando Norris will lead us away from pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Russell, Hadjar, Carlos Sainz, and Piastri. Ocon, Stroll, Gasly, and Charles Leclerc. Albon, Lawson, Gabriel Bortoletto, and Sonoda. Antonelli, Fernando Alonso, and Sir Lewis Hamilton, and Nico Hulkenberg. Behrman and Jack Doohan rounds off the grid. Now it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track.
I know you're frustrated to be this far back on the grid, but you've got to keep that under control. Keep a cool head and work your way through the field gradually as you go. It's not all going to be won or lost at the first corner.
Oh, it's going to be all won at the first corner. Mark doesn't know what he's on about. We are going to claim victory here today. The Australian Grand Prix is about to get underway. I got no idea how much fuel this car's going to drink. We'll run 2 laps extra fuel. There's a fair chance we get a safety car in a race like this. But we shall wait and see. I mean, we'll see what the tyre wear's like. I'd like to one-stop, but I just don't think this Sauber's going to have any kind of tyre-saving performance. Come on, then. Australian Grand Prix. 58 laps ahead of us, hopefully. 5 red lights. And it's going to be lights out. Oh, and away we go. They're actually off to a good start against Lewis Hamilton. So we make our way in towards turn 1. But how will everybody else fare? Nice and tidy. Don't need to take any big risk. Don't want to risk any damage or anything like that. Still side by side with Lewis off the exit of the corner. But again, Ferrari. I mean, it's Ferrari versus Ferrari. Whoa! I'm diving. I'm diving to the inside of everybody. Sorry, Fernando. Right, come on. Point and shoot. Get the run. Get the run. Get the run. Look at that. Making up a couple of places early on. Is Antonelli now getting shuffled back down to P17. Bortoletto, I think he's 11th. Bortoletto, is he going to be on for points today? Because I've got to be super careful of track limits. It's not the worst track in the world for track limits, but I think as the tyre wear kicks in later on, it'll become pretty brutal. Oh, come on. Albon, trying to look around him. I mean, we've just got to try and capitalise on our mediums, lap 1. A lot of these guys on the hards, so we've got to try and make our way through. Slice and dice. Juz, thank you for the follow, buddy. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. As all Russell leads then at the end of lap 1. That's quite a surprise. So, I think we've basically overtaken a bunch of drivers that were on hards and Alonso. What is going on? Bortoletto there again. Just having to try and defend from Albon. Through that first corner. Will we be able to get a dive on Yuki? Oh, no. No, 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 no. That was not what I intended to do, but we made it work. Tyre wear, 2-3% on lap 1. Maybe we could one-stop this race, you never know. So come on then, let's try and move past Bortoletto as well. We're having a lightning getaway to this race. And we've got to try and work with our teammate. I mean, if we get past these two, won't we be top Ferrari-powered car here? That'd be pretty good. Because it's still only Hulkenberg and Leclerc that the Ferrari drop. What is Ocon doing? That was not my fault that time. Esteban Ocon. I don't know why he backed out. Oh, now I'm shoving him off. No! I'm letting Leclerc get away. Come on, catch up. There was a driver called in New Ireland. Spelled his name wrong. Got it wrong on his FIA documents. I mean, that Williams is so fast in a straight line. I think the Sauber... Is the Sauber the worst car in a straight line in this game? I think it is. I can't quite remember off the top of my head. I mean, if we do somehow finish here, chat, and it's a big if, I cannot stress to you enough how much of a best-case scenario Australia is. Like, Shanghai next time out will be awful in comparison. It's just Australia is not a good track for the AI. Right, go. Oh, there you go. Leclerc made it move. Made it happen even, I should say. Can we move up to best green machine in this race? Let's wait and see. Come on. Come on. I mean, look at this, chat. We are flying through the order early on in this race. To the outside of Leclerc. Thank you. Beautiful. Beautiful. Good. Hang on to it. We're good. We're good. Sorry, Stroll.
Don't let them get away from you. One of them might make a mistake and that lets us back in.
Yeah, that was scary. Right, get back in the range of Charles. Looks like Verstappen has now officially checked out at the front as well. So he would like his 5th World Championship, but let's see if we can get a run on Isaac Hadjar. Didn't manage to get a run on him last time round, but we will this time. Hopefully, maybe. He's got DRS as well. This is big speed. Oh, Hadjar doesn't want it. First Formula 1 Grand Prix for Isaac, and he backs out.
Nice move.
So Verstappen's going for the more orthodox 2-stop. So at the moment, we are technically racing him for position. Not for long, though, because he's probably going to breeze past me right here. And I've got no real incentive to fight him.
The car behind's just boxed for mediums. Car behind on the medium.
Park the bus. I love the fact as soon as it's Verstappen, we're all just immediately like, defend! Defend for all you're worth! And I mean, there's just nothing I can do about him. Oh, there you go. Leclerc's in. Okay. So the AI are dead set on a two-stop strategy. This is how we keep ourselves in this race. We are up to second, ladies and gents. Red flag this race now. Stop the count. And we would take... well, we try and take hard to the end. Hopefully we won't get George Russell right behind us in the next couple of laps. But things are looking pretty good, dare I say it. Very early on. Come on. Nose in. No! Hit that curb. Hit that curb. Damn it! Oh, it's only a little bit of damage. It should be okay. It's just through there, man. It's so sketchy. I could have stayed parked for a bit longer to trigger a safety car, but I don't really want to do that in this series. I want to feel pain. That's why I'm doing this series. Oh, we got yellows. We got yellows. That is... is that Leclerc?
Green flag.
Is that Leclerc? First retirement of the day, or is it Hajar? I think it's Charles Leclerc. Charles Leclerc is out of it.
And some information
Safety
on
car now would be
Right,
great.
Yes!
Yes! One of the Red Bulls! Sonoda's gone!
Don't worry about the target. Follow the safety.
Oh, Christ, that's a wall.
Okay, we've got a full course caution. The safety car's out. Keep an eye on the delta.
Chat, we've been
Keep it
saved.
positive.
We've absolutely been saved. Oh, that is glorious. That is absolutely glorious. As I was trying to say, if you're on Twitch and you haven't already, or if you're anywhere else, drop us a follow on Twitch. It'd be greatly appreciated. We're trying to hit 10k by the end of the year. Well, there we go. I reckon we can mediums this to the end. Oh, Bradson with the sunglasses. 50,000 points. Now I've got to go try and find those quickly. Don't even know where they are. So if you didn't know, on Twitch you can use your channel points to get me to do stupid stuff in races. Give me a minute. I'll go find them. Right. How do you like my new look then, people? For the rest of this race. If anybody's new to the Nico Hulkenberg series, they're going to be so confused why I just look like an idiot. If he cocks over the start now, I probably will. I probably will. But I think we want to try and one-stop this to the end, surely. Or effectively no-stop this race. It's been giving us a bit of a lifeline, but we'll see what we can do. 5 red lights are on. Oh! Norris is gone! Norris's engine has blown up off of the restart. What is that? Okay. I mean, that could be another safety car, couldn't it? As we will slice and dice down the middle. Straight up into P2 then, as Verstappen has gone. But Lando Norris immediately is going to be out of the Grand Prix. So our third retirement of the afternoon. Joining Charles Leclerc and Yuki Tsunoda. But Nico Hulkenberg surviving all of that. We're up to P2 and Verstappen's definitely going to have to pit again before the end. We are effectively into the net lead of this race. Here comes Oscar Piastri then. Will he be able to get a run down this back straight? I think I'll let him buy down the next section. Oh no, he's looking for it. And now he's probably going to screw himself over in the process. So yeah, Piastri won't be able to get back close to me again. I mean, it feels like a lot has happened in this race. We're not even a half distance yet. I think, honestly, this Sauber car is going to be all about how we set it up. How drivable we can make it week in and week out. That's kind of going to be the big thing. No! No! Please tell me no, game. If we get a mechanical failure now, I think my wheel is going out the window. Genuinely, I'm having the race of my life so far. If it's an ERS failure for a lap or so, I can accept that. If this is a mechanical, I'm going to cry. And I'm not even joking.
Not good news, I'm afraid. Seems like an engine issue.
No! What's wrong? Engine hasn't gone. What's wrong? Oh, is he just stuck? Oh, he's stuck in lean. That's fine. It's only stuck in lean. And it should only do that for a little while.
Quite what we needed there, I'm afraid. But listen, not to worry. Get your head down and chin up. And let's focus for the rest of this race.
Yeah, what do you want me to do there, Mark? I've got no engine. I've got no revs.
I have no brakes. No tires.
I think we can get a run on Oscar again. I'm just not entirely sure it's worth it yet, but we may as well try. We'll see what we can do. I would just like to be in the lead at some point, which I think would be great fun. There you go. I mean, we've got so much speed through that section. There is members early access for the first NASCAR video. Ugh! Piastri, what are you doing? You absolute maniac. Was I being stupid there, chat, or did he just try and turn in when I was still there? Or did I accidentally almost squeeze him out to the wall? I've got no idea. I mean, we're not going to be able to defend the McLaren there, are we? Just slot in, it's fine. Still a long old way to go. Max has gained a fair chunk of time, though, from that. Oh, Max is in! Oh, somehow I got DRS again. So Oscar Piastri then, up to the lead. Come on. So Verstappen is 11 seconds back. He's also on hard, so if he gets back to us, which he probably will, we know his tyres will hang on. I think, are we going to be the only car that hopefully doesn't go through the pit lane today? I don't know if anybody else had extended the first stint. Like I said, though, we genuinely don't know. Piastri might be stopping again before the checkered flag. I don't know yet. I'd hope he'd go to the end. I don't know why he would pit, but he might. We just don't know. Right, come on. Get a run, get a run, get a run. Beautiful. Up into the lead of the Australian Grand Prix with just 16 laps to go. Nico Hulkenberg, he's on the race of his life on his debut for Kick Sauber Formula 1 team. Come on. I mean, Max now 4 seconds back. We're going to basically have to try and defend from him for about 10 laps to the end. Or we let him through and try and hang on to him. But I'm so scared he's basically just going to catch us and go straight past. Oh, Christ. Oscar, sorry. I've given Oscar wing damage. I didn't realise he was going that way. Sorry. I've ruined Oscar Piastri's home Grand Prix. And I've given myself damage as well. That might be a bottle. I don't know yet. We'll have to wait and see. Ugh. Oh, Oscar's pitting! No! Oh, I'm so sorry, Oscar! I mean, we're not going to be able to get Max back out of the range or anything like that, are we? We've just got to try and hang on. But I don't know whether it's just this Sauber or Albert Park or a combination of the both, but tyre wear, yeah, has been really good. Oh, here comes Max, though, down the inside of turn 1. He doesn't want it. He'd rather wait behind for now, for whatever reason. This is good news for us. That is a mad streak, though. Max is a loony. How did I ever forget? Oh. Yeah, these tyres, I've just started talking about how good they were, but they've definitely still started to slip and slide a bit. I think the good thing is there's a lot of places here where you can save up battery again and just use it all down the back straights. And obviously then it means that unless the AI are feeling hilariously brave, they can't do a lot about you. And we seem to be able to get a good run off of here usually. Oh no, not this time though. Max has got a great run to the outside. I won't squeeze him like I did against Oscar, but I will quite happily force him out wide there. Get the elbows out. And Max was faced with a choice, either back out or gravel trap. I think he picked both. 2 laps remaining of the Australian Grand Prix, and Nico Hulkenberg never scored a podium in Formula 1. Made this move to Sauber in the hopes that an Audi future will be what happens for him, but, I mean, Sauber were terrible last year. They only scored 4 points all year long. And they really came courtesy of a bit of a lucky race right towards the end out in Qatar. This weekend, though, I mean, we qualified P18, but the whole field a lot more bunched up. We had a good start. We were able to use the mediums early on. The advantage over the hard tyre was noticeable throughout the early stints of the race. And then, again, a beautifully timed safety car after the AI had pit because they were 2 stopping before I pit. And literally only a couple of laps before I was going to pit, basically meant that effectively we gained all of the time from being on the softer compounded tyres, all of the time from the AI pitting, and not having to take front wing damage as well. And now we're just 1 lap to go. We have managed this set of hard tyres throughout the second stint in this race, and we are 1 lap away from a memorable result here in Albert Park. If you can win this opening race of the year, it is often a great omen of things to come in the World Championship. Verstappen, though, still right there. He, like I said, wants to kick-start his hunt for a 5th straight World Championship, trying to equal the record set by Michael Schumacher back in the early 2000s with Ferrari. At the moment, there is nothing he can do. No way he can find a way around this Sauber car on this final lap. It felt terrible in practice. It felt pretty bad in qualifying. I had a terrible, terrible lap. But from 18th on the grid, unless Verstappen could do something crazy now, this has got to be one of the wildest races I think I've ever had on F1 25. Pretty much everything that could go perfectly for us has this afternoon. And as we just try and save a little bit of battery down in towards this chicane one final time, unless Max can get a huge run on us. Oh, a little bit of a wobble again. Is that going to give the Dutchman the run? No, I think he's made a bit of an error as well. Unless he can do something on the run back towards the start-finish line here. Nico Hulkenberg, 15 years of hurt, 15 years of pain, near misses, and everything else you could possibly imagine. Through the final corner on his debut for Kick Sauber, a team that has only ever won one Grand Prix before. Out of the final corner, Nico Hulkenberg wins the Australian Grand Prix.
Awesome. Just amazing, mate. Well done.
Nice work, Jen.
Chat, I genuinely never thought that was going to be possible. I joked about it earlier on, but I never thought that was going to be possible. How does Hamilton get driver of the day? 18th to 1st in a Kick Sauber, and we don't even get driver of the day. Nico Hulkenberg. Oh man, that is incredible. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, look at him, he's got a trophy. We didn't even have to wait till Silverstone. Oh, that is insane. That is absolutely insane. Championship is on, ladies and gents. And what a way to kickstart things. Well, there we go then. The first German to win a Grand Prix, I think, since Vettel at Singapore 2019, if I'm not mistaken. And what a day, of course. Like I said, Sauber have only ever taken one win. Robert Kubica back at the 2008 Canadian Grand Prix. But today, from 18th on the grid, Hulkenberg, that's got to be... When was the last time a driver won from 18th on the grid, chat? I know you're going to say Perez in 2020, but that technically wasn't on the grid. When was the last time someone won from this far back? It must... I think it's before I was born. Absolutely wild race here today, and you love to see it. Quarter of a second in it between ourselves and Verstappen. Russell comes through for third. Hamilton, to be fair to him, a brilliant recovery as well from 17th to 4th when all is said and done. I think that was a last lap move on Oscar Piastri there. Antonelli, brilliant drive to 6th on his Formula 1 debut as well. Just ahead of Sainz, Esteban Ocon, Lance Stroll and Alexander Albon. Hadjar, disappointing for him. He deserved a big result today, but later on the pace really fell apart. Just ahead of Gasly, Behrman, Bortoletto, Alonso, Lawson and Jack Doohan. Lando Norris, Yuki Tsunoda and Charles Leclerc all failing to score a point. Or even see the checkered flag, I should say. It does mean, though, of course, Drivers' Championship exactly the same as the race result. Constructors-wise, though, for the first time ever, I'm pretty certain, in Formula 1, Sauber now lead the Constructors' Championship. That is absolutely insane. 2 points ahead of Mercedes, as I think they were the only team that got both cars into the points. Williams did as well, by the looks of it. Only VCarb and Alpine who failed to get a point today. What a start to the year that has been. Thank you all so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please do make sure to leave a like, get yourself subscribed. And we'll be back very soon, or I'm sure we won't win again, out in China.